How is the market? Today, we are talking to Romel Camacho from Ocala, Florida. Hey, Romel, welcome to How is the Market show.
How's it going, my friend?
I'm doing
Well,
great.
it's a little chill in here in Ocala, but we good.
What kind of
Usually,
chill you have?
well, it's like 40. Lately, the past few days has been like 30-ish and 40. So, but usually by noon, usually start getting into the 60s and 70s. So, but it's good. I mean, market is hot, so we still hot anyways.
That's good, perfect. So yeah, we having a little chill also, but this is like chill for us maybe.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have so many friends. You have also from
yeah,
up
yeah, yeah.
north.
That's this is our winter. Like for a week or two, for you get down to the 40s, and that's it.
Right, right. So, Romel, you are doing real estate for a long time over there in Ocala area. So, are you doing real estate in Ocala from the beginning, or you are in another market before?
No, I started in here in Ocala. It's going to be almost 10 years that we've been doing business in here. We do have a team in here. It's been lately, especially. It seems like every year, gradually it keeps going up. Of course, the goals are keep going up as a team, so it's more market share that we can take over. So a lot of people relocating this way. So overall it's been awesome. So yeah, almost 10 years, and I can't even tell you, which I should know, but it's like a lot of houses. Usually we sell way over 100 properties every year.
Oh, perfect, perfect. Now, Ocala.
Right.
So we know from outside of Ocala, we know it's close to Orlando,
Yes.
and this is a place you get more for your money,
We
like a
right
lot of
in the middle.
land.
Yeah, we right in the middle. It's strategically, like, or geographically, I would say it's like we right in the middle. So everything is about an hour away almost.
So let's talk about Ocala a little bit. So when
Sure.
somebody talk about Ocala, so what comes in mind? Like somebody want to move into Ocala, so what comes in mind?
It's funny because I remember when I moved here to Ocala, a lot of people used to call it slow Ocala, and obviously it's a lot of things going on. But horse country, you're gonna have some gorgeous farms, a lot of thoroughbreds, the gate training here, a lot of nice training facilities in here in Ocala. And then the other thing is we do have a lot of retirees coming this way.
Okay.
Now, especially, well, like the past.
Think we're having a little bit of internet issue here. Let's see. Romel, yeah, there's some technical issues here. Yeah, I can see. Okay, I think we just lost Romel here. Okay, so let him come back. We see some technical issue with the internet, the Wi-Fi, as we most of us have that problem. So let him join back. So again, we are talking to Romel Camacho today. He is from Ocala, Florida, and we from South Florida. We know that that Ocala has a lot of properties, good price. And I was just talking to him before, and he was saying that in $190,000 you can get a brand new townhome. So that's great for investment because the rental market is definitely good there. So hold on, he's back
You
here.
there? Okay, good.
Yeah,
It
we
wasn't me.
lost you.
I hope it wasn't on
Yeah,
my
it
part.
was. It was. Yeah, I was covering for you. I was telling a lot of good thing about you. So don't worry.
Well, that's a good thing.
I believe it says the internet, the Wi-Fi connection or something. We all have that. So we are talking about Romel, about when is the name Ocala. People are moving from South Florida, New York, you name it,
Right.
different part of the country. So what attracts them? What is Ocala? Like, one of the things is close to Orlando, but what other things like drive them to go to Ocala?
Well, horse capital of the world. That's what it's been named for many years. But now it's the two biggest thing I think is that you can always get more house for your money in here. The prices are, our median price, of course, has been going up, but we're still in like 210, 215. That's our median price point. And I mean,
Wow.
you can certainly get, like now it's a lot of new construction going on. Of course, politics, changing here like the past few years, and now it's been open even to some of the biggest corporations, like far as this, I'm talking about Dollar General or Amazon. They build like distribution centers in here and the surroundings. So that has been very attractive to a lot of folks to relocate in here because, obviously the workforce that it's needed and very affordable. I mean, crime wise is still like super low. We don't have a public transportation, I have to say, so you have to drive a lot from one side to the other side. Still quiet, but a lot of stuff to do as well. Like I was saying before, I think before we got interrupted, it's an hour away for everything. Like we right in the middle of Florida. I think that's the reason why it gets a little extra chilly in here. But then you got Daytona on the east, you got the Gulf on the west, then you got Gainesville on the north, and then on the south, of course you got Orlando, Tampa area, and all of those. So I mean, the beach is an hour away, and you don't have to, care a lot of, flood insurance that I'm sure you guys are so used to down south. So taxes cheaper, insurance cheaper, so very very attractive. Yeah, very affordable, I would say.
Okay, perfect. So this is like exactly like living a very peaceful life with a big yard space and
Yep. Yep.
so that's definitely good.
It's
Now,
not a whole lot of condos or townhomes or things like that because it's still, I mean, like I say, it's a lots of land in here. So the typical house in here is, it's going to have a quarter of an acre lot, which they keep you busy, especially. Well, they make you sweat on summertime when you have to mow it. Yep.
got you. So now let me ask you something. So let's take a scenario. For example,
Sure.
someone sell a home here and then they have cash. Okay, they have cash to put. They want to retire, or someone want to buy maybe a second home, vacation home for the weekend to spend some time. So what are the like buying a 3-bedroom single family home, maybe 1 or 2 car garage, say 15, 16 or 2,000 square feet? What kind of price we are looking at?
My goodness. Right now, that's like I was saying, very affordable. You can get literally a brand new house for $200,000, 190 to $200,000.
House, single
Yeah,
family home.
yeah, single family home between 15 to 1600 square feet. Brand new one. So then you don't have to worry about. I mean, obviously you will get all your warranties on it. So that's why, yes, we actually have a lot of folks, coming from South Florida and from up north as well. Uh, Again, you can't beat it. Brand new house for a couple $100,000 it's very very affordable. And then obviously again, we going back to the insurance. The insurance in a brand new house is going to cost you $300 or $400 a year. And then as far as taxes, it's still going to be on a bracket of 1,500 to 2,000 a year. So for folks down south, this just very very affordable. So
Perfect. Now, what are the property taxes like? And those houses you're talking about, like what kind of land space they have, like lot space?
like I say, typical is about a quarter of an acre, depending on location, of course.
Wow.
But like those big areas, the big neighborhoods that we have in here, just quarter of an acre is very standard in here. Then you do have some areas that you will have probably about an acre of land, and but it's still, remember now, we still have the fact that it's a lot of horse farms too. Actually, it is a big project in here. I don't know if you guys, I'm sure you guys probably hear down south. The World Equestrian Center is getting built in here, almost 4,000 acres, which a lot of folks from Wellington actually they've been looking stuff and relocating this way.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, because Wellington has the same kind of lifestyle.
Yeah, yeah.
But
So
then the
same type of concept, and that's the reason why it's been a lot of the eyes are in Ocala. Like I say, I mean, years ago it was a lot quieter. Now you can see a lot more people. You get traffic on the on the main street in here, and which is not really traffic, not even compared for the one down there, but still, you get stuck for 5 minutes and you get frustrated over it. Yeah.
Okay, so that's good to know. So the prices are very, 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 very affordable.
Oh,
So that's very
absolutely,
good.
absolutely.
And-
And I think the living also, it's still laid back. Like I say, it's not like a huge rush hour that it's like, hey, you got to leave like an hour away. So it's still kind of laid back, I would say.
Wow. Now let me ask you the property taxes. So on those homes, like I know that taxes can be different in different homes, but
Right.
what's an average tax for somebody buy a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home with $200,000? What kind of property tax they are expecting?
Well, on a brand new construction, of course, they have to go for a bracket,
Yeah.
but you're gonna be on the 16 to 2100, that bracket, probably between 16. Once you homestead, probably about $1,600. But if it's going to be an investment, you're probably looking into the $2,100 a year in taxes.
Okay,
That's
great.
when
Now,
you're really-
as you mentioned for the investment, okay, so for an investor, if they rent out that property, that house, what's the rental market over there?
it's wow, it's just a shortage of rentals in here. We don't have it. We don't usually do, obviously, that we don't get involved in the property management side, but I mean, I know for a fact, well, I mean, we have to deal it, it's just related, obviously, with the sales part as well. But I mean, every time that we talk to someone looking for a rental, it's like, it's almost impossible. So that's what has been very attractive for some people, again, from down south and, up north, that they, just imagine, I mean, having 150 or even $200,000 on the bank, I don't think you will get the same return as having an actual house that it's, I mean,
Yeah.
typical rental in here for that kind of house that we're talking about. I mean, you're gonna get at least, between a minimum of $1,500 to $1,600 a month.
That's good. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good
yeah.
rent.
I mean, and of course, as you know, depending on the area, better area, of course.
Yeah.
Demographics also. Of course,
Just like
absolutely.
an average. Average.
Yeah. So I mean, for two even townhomes, 2-bedroom townhomes, I mean, $1,100-$1,200 a month.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
I mean, the inventory is just like, I mean, we were going, we always check numbers and make sure, the days on the market and everything pretty much is, at this point, everything new, you usually go in less than 30 days. Multiple offers all the time. I know that a lot of people is getting frustrated as well, especially the ones, the first time home buyers that they trying to buy a house. And it's not too many houses on the market, and it's just a lot of factors, right? I mean, we do have the virus is still out there, especially occupy homes. They don't want too many people been in and out. So that's the reason why the new construction has been in certain way booming. I mean, the builders can build fast enough to support the demand, basically.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Romel, you have any picture, anything to share for maybe? So
Yeah.
we can give
So what I was saying, okay, so let me see. We can find a typical $200,000 house.
yeah, let's start small. Let's see.
Yeah,
For the investor or somebody want to buy a house for cash with a lower budget.
And I'm talking about they're all the spec homes, of course.
Because having a free and clear home or maybe a second home, it's not bad,
Right.
Brand new home, less maintenance.
Oh, absolutely.
And you're talking about at least a quarter acre of lot on a $200,000. That's amazing.
I'm just trying to find something that it has, but here it is. Okay, hold on one second.
Yeah.
So basically, in here, in another is, I'm gonna try to find another one, but you talking about, I wish they have more inside pictures. But I don't know if you can get.
Yeah, we can see it here.
So that's the typical 3-bedroom, 2-bath, almost 1,500 square feet, brand new one with a lanai, granite countertops, tile on the like the kitchen, of course, and the bathrooms. You got a nice lanai in the back,
Yeah,
custom cabinets.
make the picture a little bigger, please, so we can see the photos.
Yeah, hold on. So there we go. Can you see it now?
Perfect.
Yeah. So so you see that's what we're dealing in there. A house that is brand new one. Of course, you have all the warranties from the builder. It is almost 1,500 square feet with a granite, custom cabinets. It has everything like tile in the bathrooms, double sink. I mean, moving ready for a little over $200,000. I know that is a lot of builders also out there that they build in more affordable homes. You're talking about probably if you don't want it to spend that much, I mean, it's still like 16900, yeah, $170,000. The same thing, new construction. I don't know. Do you guys get to see that? I mean, are you seeing it? Okay.
I see the map. Yep.
Okay. And then let me see. I'm just trying to find you something that is. So here it is. Should find. I know that some of those some people from Miami also are been investing in new construction in here as well. I know the permits, of course, they're a little backed up when it comes down to.
So this is under construction now.
Yeah, the majority. That's what I'm saying. Like I was telling you before, is those builders can build fast enough in order to. Because the demand is insane.
Wow,
I'm gonna show you something in here. It was another house that we do a lot of business with these guys, and so if you can see it, and this is one area only. I mean, we do have it's two main areas in here in Ocala. That obviously the Southwest, which is like very affordable homes. Southwest and
make the picture bigger. So just to give an insight. So at that lower price range, what
you can find also, this is obviously an existing home, the one that you're looking at right now.
Okay.
But it's $160,000.
Yeah.
And you can do some renovations. And again, I mean, if you see it on an investment perspective, it's like that is going to produce you at least $1,400 to $1,500 a month. Maybe some cosmetic stuff that you have to do it, but at the same time, it's just, I'm sure it's way better than some of the banks giving you as a return.
Yeah. And also, when you are in the property listing, let's look at that. I remember a little earlier we're talking about that big home, $1 million home.
Well, we do have our farms, as you know. We
horse
do
property.
Yeah, so horse property will give you, let's see, Ocala, has a little bit of everything. So, if we talking about between 1.1 and 1.2 million dollars, you can certainly get something, of course, with acreage and some farm. Obviously, this is a completely renovated home, almost 3,500 square feet. Four bedroom, 3.5 bath, 17 stalls for your horses, very close to town. Yeah.
How big is the lot?
Yeah, very nice neighborhood. Only 18, I think it's 18 sites in there.
Okay.
So.
And oh wow, nice. How big is the lot?
You're talking about 5 acres in here.
Okay.
Only 5 acres. Yes.
Wow. And then those are the property you can keep horses.
Correct.
Perfect.
Absolutely. It has to be, it's A1, so it's strictly for horses in here. Yeah, this is what $1 million can get you in Ocala. Of course, land and some more. We do have some upscale communities as well that gated that you can certainly get if you're looking for the big house and living on a gated community as well.
Wow.
And it's a diversity, I will say, between the also the folks that are retiring here. They have those adult communities that they have absolutely all the amenities that you can possibly think. Gyms, restaurants, pools. I mean, clubhouses. You name it, they have it. Um, that was another thing in here for a lot of folks. There's very attractive Ocala. The fact that we're about 20 minutes from the villages. So the villages is, for the folks, they obviously has the capability to uh, sustain the HOAs and the bills, and they're fine. But some people prefer to be, because being in the villages it will be very expensive.
Okay, so
But we are about, like say, 20 minutes away, and you still get you can still go like almost every day.
perfect, Romel. So we definitely got some good insight about what the bang for the buck or the
Yeah.
luxury side of it. So so one of the group of people you have there are the community or lifestyle. So retirees you have. So what about the for a family with the kids, and so what kind of school you have? What are the the standard of the schools, or what do you
Yeah,
look
the school system is you do have obviously the schools that is with the different grades, but for the majority, I would say that is I personally don't have any kids, but obviously we know the stuff that is going on. Some charter schools also they have it in here in town, Christian schools, academies, but no, I mean, and that's another reason why, because the lifestyle here is still quiet. So families are relocating for the big cities and bring the kids in here. So we do have quite a few schools as well. Yes.
Okay. So what are the job opportunity or business opportunity people have over there?
Um, Again, big corporations are been put like massive distribution centers in here. So surprisingly in here is like, remember years ago, it was like no signs whatsoever. You can even see a sign that is like now hiring or things like that. And now it's pretty much everywhere. On the construction side of the business, obviously they're like they can't. It's hard for them to hire. We even experience, some because we need more, especially in the administrative part of the business. It's a lot of stuff on the back end that is happening, and we even have some problems, just hiring people because it's a lot of jobs, there's a lot of opportunities in here. Like I was saying, just the Warwick Christian Center alone, you're talking about 4,000 acres that are being developed with restaurants, new hotels going around, new gas stations are going around. We didn't. I mean, I would say like last year or two, maybe we didn't even have a Chase Bank in here, and now we have like 7 or 8 branches. We didn't have Wawa gas station. Now we have like 10 of them, I think. So is definitely, like say, that is one of the things. That's one of the reasons why we actually in the map. Forces forces growing is a community, and it's a very nice community. It's like, I think that's one of the coolest part, and one of the reasons why I'm still in here in Ocala, for the fact that you still get to see the people, man.
Yeah.
We love to do business. I mean, we help a lot of families to relocate in here, but it's also the fact that you get to see them in the Publix, you get to see it in the Walmart, or if you go into a restaurant, you get to see a lot of people. So that family atmosphere is still here. So that's one of the facts that people really love to be in here in Ocala. Yeah.
Wow, wow. Definitely. Let me see. We are having some questions here.
Sure.
Schools and shopping, we covered that.
Yeah,
And
shopping is, I mean, we have everything, I will say, but I mean, if you wanted to do some massive shopping, then you have Gainesville that is like 35 minutes away. Actually, they build in Gainesville, it's University of Florida is there, but also they build like a massive outlet. They put some outlets out there. So for the ones that they don't want to go to Orlando, to go and shop in outlets. Now they have it, 35 minutes away. So
Okay. So that's nothing. 35 minutes is nothing.
yeah. Versus restaurants, that we have everything in here when it comes down to restaurants.
How you compare Ocala to Orlando on the real estate prospect or lifestyle prospect?
Well, Orlando is expensive. And I mean, again, we go to Orlando like I wouldn't say every weekend, but every now and then. I mean, we just go because it's only an hour away. But as far as prices, I mean, the same townhome that you can buy in Orlando for like $250,000 to $300,000, you almost can get it in here for half of that. Like, somewhere between the 150-ish to 170. That's what you will get. And same thing, a nice communities with pools and gyms and things like that. A lot of courts like basketball court and tennis court and everything else. So
What's the driving distance?
I would say, well, I'm a little, well, I wouldn't speed that much, but usually take about an hour and 15 minutes to get Orlando. No bad.
No, it's not, definitely, because if somebody's thinking of buying a second home, so they'd rather buy in Ocala.
Yes.
Maybe buy two of them at the same price.
Well, and you will be surprised because we have folks that are working in Orlando, but they have their house in here in Ocala. One of the biggest reasons is because once they get to Ocala, it's nice and peaceful. Because Orlando is like, it's a lot of tourists. It's busy, obviously. It's a big city. So once they get off from work and hit that turnpike, it's like they're back home in an hour, which probably, depending if you live in Orlando, you work in Orlando, is a possibility that you probably, with the traffic, is still going to be an hour away from work too. So sometimes they're like, no, I just live in Ocala, get a bigger house. Imagine $250,000 condo in Orlando. You can buy a house in here that it probably at that point like almost 2,000 square feet.
Yeah.
And when a quarter of an acre lot.
It's a no-brainer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I believe you probably get a lot of people who work in Gainesville and live there because it's just a half an hour drive.
Yes, we do. Gainesville is a college town, I would say. And of course, Chance is there, so a lot of people on the health industry it's also there. Even you see, because the amount of people that are been relocating here to Ocala, because for price wise, even some of those folks from Gainesville, it's like, hey, I can't find it. Kind of the same situation that Orlando. It's like in Gainesville, the majority of the houses are older homes, so you buy a 1928 home for we just closed one, believe it or not, for like $155,000, a 2-bedroom 1-bath, and for the same price you can get a brand new house in here, or an existing home that is like 16 or 1,700 square feet. So it's still of course prices are going up, no doubt, we can't stop that. I mean, the prices and materials for construction is going up, so everything is lately is going up. But I would think overall it's still very affordable in here in Ocala.
Perfect. Romel, thank you very much. Let me see if any other questions we have here.
Yeah, come and take a tour in here in Ocala. We do have like lakes, bunch of lakes. We do have river, the Rainbow River. I mean, if you like to go fishing, I mean, that's one of the things that's one of the biggest factors in here in Ocala, that you just like minutes away.
Wow. Oh. No, it's good to know. One of the thing is the lifestyle. You get the lifestyle of the modern life, and also that laid back lifestyle you get over there. The value, there is definitely the value of the things. You get more value for the money.
Absolutely. And in here also, we do have like the older section of Ocala, the nice, downtown district, which is super nice. It's still older homes. And I mean, it's still like, even downtown Ocala, it's been like completely, they doing new construction. They bring in new restaurants, new hotels. I mean, they got the fresh market, I think, is on the weekends that you can, for all the farms that are out there, they bring their produce, and, so it's nice. And you get to see a lot of people that, you don't get to see it over the weekend. So, I mean, over the week. Yeah.
Perfect. Romel, thank you very much for all the information you gave. And then for our audience, please make a comment or send us direct message, and we'll be happy to answer any other question you have. Romel is living in Ocala and doing business almost 10 years, so he has extensive knowledge, and also Romel has a team over there, so it doesn't matter, 7 days a week they're available to either show you a property or discuss any real estate question you have. So we are here to help. Romel, I really thank you very much for those insight, and anything you like to say at the last, before we finish for our audience?
Really, thank you for having us in here. I know that when it comes down to doing business in real estate, it is for us. We really take it. It's a big deal. It's not about just making a sale. We try to sell in certain way the lifestyle, relocating here, and as reputation. We are considered a small town, so reputation means a lot for us, and the way that we do business, myself and my team. So that's the reason why we always try to not just try to sell you the house, but also make sure you have the right information before you make that move. So that's very important for us, because like I was telling you before, we like to interact, and I'm gonna get to see those people, either at Publix or at the restaurant or something. So it's very important. We really take very pride about what we do, and I mean, there's a lot of people that are relocating, so we're just gaining more friends. That's all. And I mean, any questions, and like I say, I always tell people, it's like, you don't have to necessarily, I mean, it's a process usually, it's a big deal. It's, a big purchase, 150 or even $100,000 is a lot of money. So we want to make sure that we just cover the bases. That's it.
Thank you. Thanks, Romel. Thank you guys for watching. And we are bringing this how is the market throughout the country. Romel and myself, we have a huge network of people throughout the country through our coaching group, Tom Ferry. Thanks to Tom Ferry, actually. And we have a huge ecosystem where we know a lot of great realtors. So any real estate question, give us a call. We are here to help, actually. And as Romel say, it's about the process. So now we know about the Ocala, and let's.
We can put you on a horse. That's for sure.
And not only the horse, that organic lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is nice. You will be amazed at those horse farms. Sometimes it's hard to tell which one is the main house and which one is the barn, but we love it. It's still very family oriented in here. So
thanks, Romel. Thanks for
no problem. Thanks for having us.
And thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in our next show.
All right.